Hey folks, welcome to Top 3 in Cybersecurity. It's a bite-sized view of the three most important news stories in cybersecurity this week. Now let's jump in. For number one this week, the latest of what is a disturbing trend of corporate breaches. Unfortunately, Microsoft is reporting a breach of their corporate internal email system and attributing this hack to a password spray attack in November, which compromised the legacy non-production test tenant account. Now, with the permissions from this compromised account, the threat actor was able to exfiltrate the corporate emails from senior Microsoft executives. Microsoft has been very limited in the further details behind this attack, and even in the face of some challenges from the industry, CyberArk CEO, how it's even possible that the non-prod test account could access production, highly sensitive data like senior emails. That's incredibly suspicious. But this is just another example of mismanaged permissions if true, and unfortunately these security settings have gone undetected and resulted in a critical breach. There are some systems, I know at least one that's very good, that has really, the possibility of preventing these types of attacks and detecting when permissions are oversized or just completely out of spec, like it seems like for this scenario for Microsoft. Now, this is a particular black eye for Microsoft as they try and move deeper into the cybersecurity market and challenge some of the incumbents here. But it is something that is very preventable. Now, coming in at number two is a new release from Apple called Stolen Device Protection. This feature is designed to close a weakness in the Apple ecosystem, where if an attacker was able to get the passcode of a stolen device, they could leverage that passcode data specifically to reset the user's Apple ID. Now, this would then give you access to pretty much everything, all the sensitive information that's stored in the Apple ecosystem. So think of all of your stored passwords in iCloud Keychain, your Apple Pay wallet, all of your photos, everything. And now with this new feature enabled, the biometrics are required in a known location. That's a key point to reset that Apple ID password. Or if you're not in one of those key locations, you will face a 1 hour waiting period before you can make that change. Now, this should allow victims time to get to a web browser anywhere and get to iCloud.com and report that device is locked, lock it down, put it in stolen mode, and prevent any further attacks on that specific device. Now, with such high adoption of iCloud Keychain for passwords and the importance of our photos, which is for a lot of folks irreplaceable, it can be catastrophic for a person to have their account taken over and face the challenge of all of that data being lost. So very important protection mechanism, and definitely suggest that everybody turn this on. Now, coming in at number three is news about the 23andMe breach that was previously reported from this fall. In the recent change, specifically in a filing to the California Attorney General, 23andMe has revealed that attackers were in the environment compromising user accounts much earlier than previously revealed. Attacks actually began as far back as April 2023 and went undetected for months. And were only detected when attackers started posting the data that they exfiltrated. So attackers were able to actually get this access via using weak passwords and password reuse and password spray attacks. So really emphasizing, the critical importance of MFA and making sure that you are enabling that for all of your critical platforms. And what could be a more critical platform than where your DNA is stored? So definitely go and turn that on if you are a 23andMe user. All right, that's it for this week. I hope everyone enjoyed this bite-sized view of cybersecurity news, and I'll catch everyone next week.